This stuff drives me freaking crazy. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to reach out to somebody who can help me talk logically about this thing that is driving me freaking batty. So I reached out to Nancy Friedman, founder and chairman of the Telephone Doctor. This lady knows, teaches, coaches, counsels, consoles people on the proper use of telephone in business. Nancy, thanks for joining me.
It is, you know, you're one of my faves. So go ahead, shoot with your questions. This is a hot topic. Yeah. And I trust you that anybody who's listening, we do have people listening, right?
Oh, no, we're well, we're going to go to YouTube, Nancy. We're going to go to YouTube.
Oh, well, whatever. Wherever we go, you haven't done your job. And I'm not speaking to Teddy. I'm speaking to you out there sitting holding your cell phone.
Let me tell you. So we're going to discuss an issue that just, I want to say pisses me off. I'm going to say it. It really does. This is my video. I can say what I want to say, you know? Okay, right. Shoot, I just got beat by my boss. And so, Nancy, this is a big issue. Cell phone voicemails. That's what I want to talk with you about, cell phone voicemails. I'm going to can I paint the picture for you? And then you can help me figure out the right way to do it. And we can talk about why it's a big problem. All right. I mean, here's the picture. Here's the picture. I pick up my cell phone. I get told to call this business professional. I get told to call the CEO of this organization and have a conversation with him. And I was told he is expecting my phone call. I pick up my phone. I call the dude. I goes to voicemail. I'm okay with that. We're all busy. I'm expecting to leave a voicemail message. Then I hear, doo-doo-doo. This voicemail box is full and you can't leave a message. Nancy, is that business? That's horrible. So help me with this. Why is that a big deal?
It's a big deal because it is a big deal. When I speak at conferences, it doesn't matter if I speak at conferences or I talk to anybody. When was the last time, and I'm talking to you out there, when was the last time you ever called your own cell phone or your own business and got the answering machine to hear what your customers are hearing? And when I say that, Teddy, most of the people in the audience go, oh, were you supposed to do that? I didn't know we should do that. Well, I'm telling you, your first comment here from the telephone doctor is please call your own cell phone. Hear what I'm hearing when I call you. I wish I could count the number of people, and they're friends of mine because I could do this.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be Teddy, but they have a message and I leave a message and say, you're busted.
Yeah.
You're busted.
Yeah.
And they go, what did I do wrong? I said, call your own machine, call your own cell phone and find out. Yeah. Oh, I haven't done that in years. They got their phone in 1999 and they put a message on and then they haven't changed it since.
And they've changed companies. They've changed companies. They have different roles.
It's like not changing your LinkedIn stuff. It's terribly, it's so bad. But it's so easy to fix. And now somebody said, well, should I change it every day? No, don't change it every day. That's to the opposite end of ridiculous. Yeah. But if, every 6 months, it's just fun to put a different message on. Yeah. Every month you should call and remind yourself what your customers are hearing. So we came up with, and I don't have to do them right now, the 5 frustrating cell phone voice messages that your customers are hearing. Yeah. And they're not bad. You'll still go to heaven, but they're not effective, and they're on almost every cell phone you hear.
Yeah. All right. Here's another one, Nancy. There are business owners. There are business leaders. There are highly respected and trusted professionals out there in the world today who either let their voicemail get full so they don't get any more messages, or they don't set up their voicemail greetings so the cell phone won't take a message.
Oh my God. When I hear the caller you are calling has not set up their voice message box.
You sound like her, Nancy.
But it's not me. I think to myself, what are they thinking? What are they? They might as well put a message on and say, please don't call me anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear from you.
Oh, it's horrible.
Look, we all know, when people tell me, oh, I'm so busy. you should be saying, thank God. I mean, busy is good.
Yeah.
Look what everybody went through. There's not a restaurant that went out of business that wouldn't like to be busy again.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, here, let's go to another one. Let's go to another question that I think can help all of us, and they can help me because I have, hey, this is Teddy. I'm sorry. Actually, I don't use the word I'm sorry. I say, hey, this is Teddy. I am not able to take your call right now. Leave me a message telling me what you want to talk about, and I will call you back. I make no promises. I don't ask for your name and your phone number because typically my device knows that. So what do you think is a good structure of the greeting message that I should use?
Well, remember, that came with the messages that come with the phone. Here's the first one. Hi, I'm not at my desk right now. Well, that's a hot lot of news. I mean, your voicemail answered. So your voicemail answered. So we know you're not there. I mean, there's no reason to say I'm not here. I'm not able to take your call. There's no reason to say that. It's just so simple to say, hi, this is Nancy. Glad to hear from you. You don't need to say I'm not here right now. I don't like the word stupid, but that's what it is.
I get it.
And then you mentioned I don't say the word sorry, because the second frustrating phrase is, I'm sorry I missed your call. Well, you know what, Teddy? Sometimes we're not. Sometimes it's that little old lady that we don't ever want to hear again. So you, in effect, are fibbing. There's no need to apologize that you missed the call. I mean, it could be a very good reason that you missed the call. Yeah. That's just not needed. Right, the third one is what we call the groaner. And you're going to love this one, the groaner. And that's when somebody says, your call is very important to me. Well, then why aren't you there? If I'm so important, why aren't you there? That's not necessary. And none of these are terrible. They're just not necessary.
Yeah.
And the fourth one, you're going to say, well, what's wrong with that, Nancy? Everybody does that. Well, if everybody jumped off the bridge, would you? I mean, it doesn't mean it's right.
You talk about mother.
Yeah, right. I'm somebody's mother, that's for sure. And that's when somebody says, go ahead and leave your name and number, and I will return your call as soon as possible. Well, what's wrong with that, Nancy? No, don't say that. Everybody doesn't. I don't. My husband doesn't. Half the people in my telephone doctor office don't. So everybody doesn't have it. I stay away from those forever terms. I always do. I never do. Those are not good words. So everybody doesn't. But it just say, go ahead and leave your name and number, and I will return your call. Bingo, done.
Yeah.
And then do it. It's the people who don't return the calls that get on my S list. Yeah. Those are the people when if they say you're going to return my call, then or have it returned in your behalf. I realize that not everybody can return all the calls they get. Oh my God, I get so many. Well, thank God you get so many calls. Yeah. So ASAP is okay, and then the fifth thing that people do or don't do is leave what I call an exit line. And that might be leave not your mother's number, but leave your assistant's number, or leave, another phone number, or your home number, or your email, or something, another place where we might reach you if it's an really important reason to call you. And again, just to go over them quickly, hi, I'm not at my desk right now. Figure out something else to say. Yeah. I'm sorry I missed your call. Again, sometimes we're not. Yeah. Your call is very important to me.
Yeah.
Bull. I'll call you back as soon as possible. Well, what is wrong with that, Nancy? Well, your as soon as possible is different from your as soon as possible is different from you. Yeah. We all have different as soon as possibles. So we will never exceed anybody's expectations with as soon as possible.
And the last one you said is leave an alternative method of getting in touch with me if it's urgent. I like that.
I might say, if you want to get me, email it's nancy@telephonedoctor, all one word, .com.
Yeah.
And, hey, thanks for calling.
All right, let's do one more. I like those 5 tips. Let's do one more question. One more question.
Yeah.
I could leave probably a minute and a half greeting. How long should my voicemail greeting be?
The one you receive, or the one you...
my greeting, where you call me and my phone says, hey, Nancy. No, my phone says this. Hey, this is Teddy. I'm sorry I can't answer your call right now. Your call is uberly important to me. I will call you back as soon as... How long should that greeting be? 10 seconds, 15, 20?
That is a good question. I've never timed it, but we're all busy. So I would say 15, 20 seconds with the, hi, this is Nancy. And people say to me, to answer your question, what should I say? Say something from your heart. You can't see my heart. Say something from your heart here. You don't read it, somebody else's thing. Just say, hi, this is Nancy. You caught me in Vegas and speaking in Las Vegas. Don't say that, because then the boogeyman or the burglar can come. Don't say you're out of town.
Yeah. Well, my ex-wife will come rob me again.
Exactly. I was taught that a long time ago by my father. Don't be saying you're out of town or you're not there, and yet people do that.
But make it succinct, make it short, sweet, to the point. You've got Teddy's voicemail. Leave me a message. I will call you back as soon as I possibly can. That's my word.
And what I don't want to leave out, and this is this is so important. Every voicemail message should have a smile with it. Every one of them. Yeah. The one you're leaving for Teddy and the one Teddy leaves for you.
Yeah, cool.
It doesn't go without saying. I just hope that somebody gets, takes advantage of this opportunity to change their voicemail.
Yeah.
Because I want to tell you something. Some of them, like I say, I busted many a good friends.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So here's my last part on this video, okay, that I'm going to publish on June 29th of 2020 at about 6 o'clock in the Eastern Standard Time. And that is this. If you change your voicemail and you do something and you follow Nancy's guidance, I want you to text me your cell phone number, or I want you to LinkedIn message or comment or whatever. Hit me up with your voicemail, your cell phone number, so I can call it and hear your absolutely phenomenal new voicemail greeting. Nancy, thanks a lot.
Teddy, thank you. I love being with you.
Oh, thank you, dear. We will talk another day. You take care.
Absolutely. Stay well.
Bye.